Hello friends, welcome to the 51st session of Hybris tutorial. In this session, we are going to learn about how to increase the default length of any column present in any item type. So guys, for example, we have taken this item type back, right? So over here we do have multiple attributes defined. So guys, there is a limit on the value insertion in these attributes or in these corresponding columns. So that limit is of 255 characters. So if I can just show you this back, so you will see in the back office in the flexible search, so we will see how this bag is looking like. So I'm just firing a query select star from bag, right? So this is the query I'm firing, and then you can see in this query we do have this bag id, right? We do have this value, we do have bag name, bag room number, all these values, right? Over here we do have this mandatory attribute, right? So what I am saying that every attribute has a by default limit or length of 255 characters. It means I cannot add a value more than 255 characters for these attributes, right? So I can show you that as well. So what I can do, we can just create one impact. So this is the impacts which I have created. So this length is lesser than 255 characters. So what I can do, you can see that this length is of 253 characters, and I will just try to show you by inserting this value, and you will see that because the length is 253 characters for the bag ID, we are here what we are doing in the bag item type. I'm trying to insert the value into the bag ID, and you will see that two because its length is 253 characters. That is why I will be able to insert this into the DB. You can see in the backend this import is successful, and same will be reflected over here as well. So this data has been imported, but if I try to increase its limit, like I am now it's taking limit as 256 characters, you will see that this will break up. So I will just try to insert this data again, right? I will do the validate content, it is validating. Then I will try to do the import content. You can see it is breaking and it is displaying a message cannot create bag with this values. So you can see this is the exception, SQL data exception, which is coming, right? So I hope this is clear to you that normally we cannot add values in a particular column in DB with length more than 255 characters. But now there should be a question that if I want to create a new item type, and inside that if I want to maintain the values in a particular attribute with length more than 255 characters, how I can do that? So guys, for that we need to add one property, and I will show you the demo for that only. What I will do, I will just copy this item type. So you can see I'm copying this item type and I'm going to create a new item type altogether, right? So this is the bag length column length test, right? Column length. So this is the new item type I am going to create, and then I am going to give its value some reasonable value, like this is the type code 319. So I will just cross check whether this type code is already there or not. Yes, it is there. So I will just change this 320, right? So let's see whether it is there or not. So I'm just trying to search this whether this type code is also there or not. It is not there. That is okay. Now what I will do, I need to increase its length to by default value 255 characters. So how I can do? So that is possible. You need to add one tag, right? So you need to add one tag. How you will do? Inside this persistence, inside this persistence tag only, we need to manage one, we need to add one property. So how that property will look like, that is something like this: column type, whatever the value you want to give. So you can see I am adding the same value over here. So I have added this value. Now I am saying that this column type, right, this can have a value with 500 characters. So we will not keep this 500, we can keep like 355 characters, and then we will see whether this is working or not. So let's try this. What I will do now, I will just change its deployment table name as well. So I will change this as well. Now I will just bring my server down. I am bringing my server down and I will just build my project. So I'm building my project using the command entall. And once this command gets finished, then we will bring our server up. So guys, now you can see build is successful. It means entall command is successful. Now I will try to bring my server up. So for this I am firing this command hybris server.bat command. So this command will take around 15 minutes to bring my server up. So let's wait for the server to come up. Then what we will do, we will perform the system update and we will see whether the default length of any attribute has been increased or not. So let's wait for the server to come up. So guys, now you can see server has been started. Now what I will do, I will open the HSE and I will perform the system update. So I'm going to open HSE with my credential username is admin and password is nimda. And then I will perform the system update. Why I need to perform the system update? So that this corresponding table should get generated into the DB. So this is the why we need to perform the system update, right? So I'm just clicking on the update button, and once I click on the update button, you can see in the backend system update has been started. Right, in the backend system update has been started, and once the system update will get finished, we will see that this new item type or the corresponding table will get created into the DB. Then we will check for this attribute whether its length has increased from 255 characters to 355 or not. So let's wait for the system update to get finished. In case there is any error comes, I will highlight that error as well. So let's wait for the system update to get finished. So guys, now you can see system update has been completed successfully. Now what we will do, we will try to search our new item type, which should be created by now. So for that, what I will do, I will just go to the flexible search, right? And I will just try to search whether this new item type has been created or not. So what I will do, I will just write select star from, right? Select star from this item type, and I will see whether this has been created or not. You can see this has been created, right? Now what we will do, we will try to insert the data into this newly created item type. So I will use the again the same impacts. So I will use this impacts only. I will just replace the bag with this bag called length, right? And what we will do, we will just try to insert the data. Of course, this length is more than 255 characters, so we will just try to insert whether this data is getting inserted or not. So I'm just trying to insert into it, right? So I'm just giving validate content, it is working. Then I'm doing the import content, and you can see still the data is getting imported. It means our requirement has been fulfilled. Now the column data length has been increased. Right now this length has been increased to 355 characters. So I hope guys this concept is clear to you. This concept is used very frequently in projects. So this is the way you can increase the default length of columns. So once you are in a development project and you get a story there, you need to create a new item type, but the attribute default length should be greater than 255 character. This is your requirement. Mostly such type of requirement is used once you need to save some password encoded values. In those requirements you need to use this concept. So I hope guys this video was informative for you. And guys, if you like this video, do share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye.